Hello again, welcome back to Football Spy Online with the January transfer window in the home straight. Monday, February the 1st at 5 p.m. is the point at which the window closes and clubs up and down the country are not messing about. Spurs will today confirm the signing of striker Gianfranco from Monaco on loan until the end of the season. Birmingham are locked in talks with Spurs over the transfer of Roman Pavlyuchenko. They've already rejected an £8 million bid. The Brazilian club Vasco da Gama have indicated to Manchester United that they would like to sign the midfielder Anderson. He's now surplus to requirements at Old Trafford. Gordon Strachan at Middlesbrough is fighting to keep hold of the exciting young winger Adam Johnson. Lots of offers coming in for him. He's out of contract at the end of the season. News was broken today confirming that Manchester City have made a bid of £5 million for the 22-year-old, and I'd say that's far too good for Middlesbrough to turn down. City and Chelsea have also been offered the Roma midfielder Daniele De Rossi, but as yet have not made a bid for him. If you visited our Mirror Football website on Monday, you'd have seen that West Ham are interested in taking the Spurs winger David Bentley on loan. We also hear today that Alan Hutton at Spurs is also a target for West Ham. West Ham had a bit of disappointment with Benjani because we told you yesterday that Portsmouth are in for him. Blackburn too also looking to sign a Zimbabwean striker from Manchester City. We told you yesterday also that the Wigan midfielder Maynor Figueroa wants out of the club. Roberto Martinez has had a bid for him from Sunderland, but he's not a happy man because A, it's nowhere near the £5 million that he wants, and B, he believes that Sunderland have tapped up the player. Yes, time for the papers, and the Bolton boss Owen Coyle is in the Star. They say that he's kissed and made up with Arsene Wenger at Arsenal so that he can take Jack Wilshere on loan. Our own Daily Mirror has got a story we told you about yesterday. The Russian club Dinamo Moscow saying that Liverpool want to sell playmaker Yossi Benayoun, but Rafa Benitez won't let them. Liverpool have denied this story, but Dinamo maintain that they do want to sign Benayoun. He does want to leave, and Liverpool do want to sell him. That one could well go to the wire. We also told you yesterday that we're hearing Gary O'Neill's on his way back to Portsmouth now that their transfer embargo has been partially lifted. The Sun follows up on the story here. The Mail say that Bolton are about to pinch the Ivory Coast striker Aruna Dan off Portsmouth because they can't afford him. Blackburn are also interested, and I like this story here in the Daily Mail. They say that Chelsea want the rising star at Barcelona, Thiago Alcantara, when his contract expires in the summer. He's 18 years old, he's a winger, and he's the son of the Brazilian World Cup winner Mazinho, for those of you old enough to remember. He's a winner of the European Under-17 Championship with Spain 2 years ago, and ironically, although he's only made a handful of appearances for Barcelona, his first came as a substitute for none other than Ida Gudjonsson. Yes, competition time, and this week we want to know who you think will be the most expensive signing of the window. These boots are up for grabs. We've got another pair. It ends on Monday, February the 1st at 5 p.m. to coincide with the end of the January transfer window. Who do you think will be the most expensive signing by then? You don't have to tell us what club they'll go to. Just tell us who you think will go for the most money. If you get it right and we pick you, then you win the prize. Now, you already know how to enter by now. Post on YouTube or email us at spy@mirror.co.uk. Lots and lots of entries still coming in. On the Daily Mirror channel, Loué and Reem think it will be Fernando Gago from Real Madrid to Man City. News breaking this morning that Gago's going to stay at Real Madrid because they haven't got cover in for him. On YouTube, Bar Zibara thinks it will be Nemanja Vidic, a bit of wishful thinking from Ronathan, who thinks it will be Messi to Everton, and Howler92 thinks it will be Ryan Babel. Keep your entries coming in, and please remember to include your boot size. We've got another pair, as I say, of these Nike boots to give away. Now, before your messages, it's picture time. This is Faizan in Pakistan. He's an avid watcher of the show, and he's a Manchester United fan. Remember, when you send your pictures, remember to be photographed near or around something that tells me what country you're in. Also with some sort of message telling us that you watch this show. As for your messages, and Trey Keane, we think we found that exciting young striker that you've been asking about, saying that Torquay want to sign. The problem is we think you've already signed him because Chris Zabrowski joined the club from Wycombe Wanderers earlier this month. He's 23, he was signed for an undisclosed fee and he signed a 2.5-year contract. The soccer is among a number of you asking about the Turkish winger Arda Turan and whether he's moving to either Liverpool or Arsenal. The answer is no. To Manchester, lots of numbers. Yes, Anderson does look to be leaving Manchester United. We talked about him earlier. And to all of you asking what I think of the defender Chris Smalling, who's just moved to Manchester United from Fulham, well, he's going to move at the start of next season. I think he's an excellent signing who's only going to get better. Remember, he stays at Craven Cottage for the remainder of this season and he goes to Old Trafford in the summer. There is more Spy for you tomorrow and 4 editions of Football Spy for you on deadline day on Monday, so remember to tune in for them and I'll see you next time.